All right, so unfortunately here we got we got slope formula is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 like that. So let me give you first problem here to see if you can come up with the slope, please, for me. So here we go. You got your notebook out, pencil and paper and all that?
Um, I'm gonna go get it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm here. And I got my
Okay.
notebook with me. In
All
my
right, go ahead and calculate
so
the slope, please, between these
okay.
2 points.
-5 minus 5 is -10, and -5 minus -4 is 9.
Try again.
-9.
Try again. Two negatives make a positive. So -5 plus 4. What does that become?
1.
Try again.
-1.
Okay, got to get these right, Sourish. I mean, this is stuff we've worked on for years. Like, got to get the signs right. So what is -10 over -1?
10 over 1.
Yeah, or just 10. It is 10 over 1, or it's just 10. Okay. Now the equation of a line is y equals mx plus b. What is the value of m?
M is -5 minus 5.
No. What did we just calculate? What was all the
Y2
flying?
minus y1. It's 10. Mx is at 10. M is
M is
10.
10. M is 10. So we write y equals 10x plus b. Okay. So now ordered pairs here. We're going to use the first one. First one is an x and a y.
Okay.
So help me out here. What goes in the y position? What number?
In the Y position, what goes in the Y position? What goes there is
Are you seeing my screen?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Is it like, it's a 4, -4?
Right, isn't X underneath -4?
No, it's 5. 5 is Y and B.
All right, so help me out, Sourish. I mean, I'm asking if you're
I'm
looking at my
saying that
screen.
5 is Y.
Yeah, but you first told me that it's -4, which means you're either not looking at the screen or
I'm looking at the screen. I was just
or
thinking.
you don't understand or you don't care. I mean, any of those would be better than just giving me the wrong answer. So, like, what is it? What is the reality? Do you have no
It's
idea what
5.
letter?
5 is
I,
Y.
I'm asking you why you gave me the wrong answer.
Well, actually, I was not, I was just thinking that, I thought I thought, it was gonna, I thought, like, we have to put like a number that is gonna be like different, like 10, something like that. I was thinking that it was 10.
That's gibberish. That's nonsense. I think you're not paying attention, or I think you don't care.
I'm in my
And
screen. I'm looking at you.
all right, what is the value of X?
The value of X is -4.
Okay. What is 10 times -4?
10 times -4. Yeah,
Yes.
10 times -4 is -40.
Okay. How do you undo this right here? How do you solve for B?
Let me write this down first. B, -40, you have to divide them.
Okay, so what number is multiplying B?
First of all, you need to divide for -40 by 5.
No, that's completely wrong. I mean, we've been studying these equations for 2 weeks and you're giving me a completely wrong answer.
Because that's what you need to do, divide.
No, you undo addition and subtraction before multiplication and division. Well, let's
Okay.
do it your way. Let's do it your way.
Order of
Divide by
operations.
5, divide by 5, divide by 5. What is 5 divided by 5?
5 divided by 5, it's 1.
What is -40 divided by 5?
-40 divided by 5, that's 8, -8.
Okay, and then we have B divided by 5. So now what do you want to do to solve for B?
It's already. Now what you need to do is that you need to undo.
Go ahead. I'll wait for you to help me solve this.
Undo addition to subtraction.
Okay, why didn't you do that in the first line?
Because that's what, because because -40 is divisible by 5. I was thinking.
So that doesn't matter. You always undo addition and subtraction first.
It's an order of operations all the time.
It's not order of operations. When you solve, it's going in reverse. And we've been doing this for 2 weeks now.
I know, but it was kind of like multiple. Okay, whatever.
All right, so go ahead and solve this from here. How are you going to undo subtraction by 8? Yeah.
-64.
I don't know what you're doing, sorry. You're not answering any of my questions.
I
I'm gonna
am
give you
answering.
I'm gonna
Okay,
give you
what
3
I'm
more
doing is
minutes and then
subtracting. I'm subtracting.
I'm gonna give you 3 more minutes to make this right, or I'm gonna end the lesson because this is the worst performance I have seen from you in week. So how do you undo subtraction by 8?
Subtraction is by adding
What should you add to both sides then?
8.
Okay. Tell me the result here.
That's
What goes on the
9.
left side? 9 equals B divided by 5.
Yeah, now what?
How do you undo this? Or what is this?
It's a division. You have to undo that to multiplication.
What do you multiply by?
9.
Okay, let's do it. What's 9 times 9?
81.
81, okay. 9b divided by 5.
9b divided by 5. Mhm.
Got 1 minute here, 2 minutes to figure this out.
9b divided by 5.
So how do you undo division by 5?
Multiply.
By what?
Um, by 5.
Okay. What is 81 times 5?
81 times 5. 405.
Okay. Equals 9b. What is keeping the variable from being by itself?
I mean, now you have to be able to, now you have to divide. Now,
By 9.
yes.
Because 9 is on the side with the variable. What is 405 divided by 9?
I'm gonna be doing that. Let me hold on.
Okay.
45.
Okay. Now let's go back to the original because you just went on a path that was more or less completely wrong. And let's take a look and see if we can start over here again.
This is so. What type? What type of slope problem is this?
Well, you went down the wrong path. Like it's like instead of going out your driveway, you went into the desert and walked around for 4 miles and then came to the front of the driveway to get the mailbox. Like I don't know why. How do you undo
But
subtraction by
I
40?
never did this type of slope problem before. This is
Yes,
not
you
even.
have. Yes, you have.
I
Subtraction by
don't remember
40.
what type of slope problems I did.
It doesn't
Because it's
matter.
been a long time.
How do you undo subtraction by 40?
I'm just you that. First of all, you need to add.
What do you add?
Yeah, you have to add both sides. Right, you have to add both sides by add 40 to both sides.
Okay. So what does B equal?
45.
Okay. So there's your answer. So here's what you did instead. You divided by 5 to get this line. Then you added 8. Then you multiplied by 9 instead of 5, which I don't know why, but you did. Then you multiplied by 5, and then you divided by 9. So you made this problem really hard unnecessarily. Okay. So you have to remember how to solve equations. We've been doing that for weeks. Like, what is it gonna take to get you to remember how to solve equations?
I don't know.
You don't know? Are you watching the videos? Are you reading the next lesson notes? What are you doing to practice?
What I'm doing is that it's just that I'm not looking at your lesson notes because they're like it's because they're not even interested. I'm just not even interested in that. I'm just interested on my SET.
You need this to be able to do well on your SAT.
Yeah, I should use this for my SAT.
Do you want us to continue the lesson or end here?
I want to continue lessons. I want to be able to use these lessons to make me get prepared on SET.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to our previous lessons and we're just gonna work on those problems since you don't have you're not sure how to do it. So let's go back to the most recent lesson that I sent you, the one from Thursday. Let's look at the lesson notes and see if we can make some sense of this. Okay, so here's the first problem we did the other day. Okay. Do you remember how to solve this?
Yeah.
All right, well, go ahead and take a look. Let me know what you come up with.
Mm.
It'd be better if you just talk me through it because I'm going to ask for the steps anyway.
The answer is 17.
Why did I subtract 2 from both sides?
Because that's what you need to do, because it has an addition on it, so you need to subtract it.
You undo addition and
Undo.
subtraction before multiplication and division. Okay, now what is the next step to solving this?
Divide. Both sides by
Divide by
5.
what? Both
5.
sides by 5. So x equals,
X equals 17.
okay. So here's the next problem we did in the previous lesson. Tell me what to do first to solve for x.
Solve for X. Now what you need to do is that first of all, you need to be able to
So if you're not sure, why don't you pull up
subtract
the
both
notes?
sides by 2 to 5.
Okay,
And that's gonna equal 3, and that one is gonna be equaling -3.
okay, now what? Now what do you do to solve for x?
Now you need to multiply.
Okay, what do you
And
multiply
that
by?
equals -15.
What do you multiply by?
-3 times 5.
Do you multiply both sides times 5?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Okay, let's look at another one here. And this is where you watch the video replay and you pause the video and you say, okay, how do I solve this problem? And you solve it. And then you fast forward through it. So it should only take you like 15 or 20 minutes to go through because you're fast forwarding through most of the dead periods and the me solving it. So how do you solve this problem, Sourish? If
After
you're not
you
sure,
solve that problem.
yep.
Now, like that right there, you need to be able to, how do you solve that problem? Well, it's easy. You just have to be able to subtract both sides by 3, and then that's gonna be equal -2. I mean, not -4 minus -3. That's gonna be equaling, that's gonna be equaling 1, -1.
What's -1? -4 minus 3 is not -1, it's -7.
Yeah, I was saying that.
No, you didn't. You said -1. Why are you lying
Yeah,
to me?
I meant to say that. I meant to
Yeah,
say that.
no, no, you didn't. You said -1. And just it doesn't matter, Cyrus, but don't tell me you meant to say -7 when you said -1. Like you didn't mean to do that. Like, why do we have to go through this? Like we've been working together for 2 years. Like
Well,
I
I'm
want to
trying
help
to
you.
like, well, I'm trying
I
to
want
like,
to help you.
I'm trying to like, focus on what is in the problem. I'm trying to focus what the problem is in there. Of what
Yeah,
am I supposed to do to solve it?
yeah,
Trying to.
but then you're telling me, hey, uh, I meant -7 when I said -1. I mean, they're completely different. So just say, oops, I did it wrong. Let me redo it again. Like, don't tell me you meant something when you clearly didn't. That's just not true. Come on,
I,
you
I,
could do better than that. Look, we need
I
some
can
just
say sorry,
honesty
I did
here.
it wrong. I can say sorry, I did it wrong.
Well, you don't have to apologize. You just
No,
don't tell me.
it's not apologizing. Like it's like, sorry, I'm sorry about that. I made it wrong. It's
Well,
-7. That's how you say
Serge,
it.
it's not like you stepped on my toes or my glasses fell down or something. That if you don't know it, just say I'm not sure. I'll use a calculator or let me recalculate it.
Okay, yeah. First of all, I need to go check my computer. It's about to die.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay, yeah,
All
now
right. All right. So
what
how are
you
you going
do
to
is
solve
you
this
just
equation from
multiply
here?
-7 times -2, that's gonna be equaling 14.
You got it. Now, every problem we're doing is from your notes from last time. So if you're unsure, I want you to look at your notes from last time. Here's the last problem we did before moving to slope problems. So I want you to tell me what to do to solve this, please.
Yeah. It's -21.
Tell me what you're doing to solve this, Sourish.
I subtracted 8 from 15, and that equals, remember, 7. And I
Okay,
multiplied, and that
now what do
equals,
you do to solve?
multiply 7 times -3, that's gonna be equaling -21.
Okay,
I
great.
said that.
Maybe you interpreted what I said as give me the answer, but I did say very clearly, if you listen to the replay, I asked you how to solve this, give me the step, and you just gave me the final answer.
Yeah, because I have to give you final answers and like that.
Okay. All right, so let's look at a problem we did yesterday. I'm going to give you 2 points, 2 ordered pairs, 1, 2, and 2, 5. And we want to find the slope between them. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So give me the
Okay.
slope here between these 2 points, please.
Okay, now, see that right there. 5 minus 2 and 2 minus 1. 5 minus 2 is 3, 2 minus 1 is 1, and then 3 divided by 1 is 3.
Very good. Now we're going to write the equation of a line. Y equals mx plus b. What is the
Yeah, m
value of
is
m?
3. M is
M is 3.
3. Y.
So we have
That
y
y
equals
is,
3x. Which ordered
yeah,
pair do you
5
want to
minus
use?
2 for yeah, and the y right there, you have to be able to, the y needs to be you can see right there, y2 minus y1, it's 5 minus 2, so that equals 3.
I'm asking you now, which ordered pair do you want to use? 1, 2, or 2, 5? Which one do you like
We
better?
pick two 5.
Okay, so you're picking 2, 5. So what is the x value and what is the y value?
X value and one's y value. Yeah,
Yes.
the y value for y is 5.
What's the x value?
The x value is 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
and then
So,
that was gonna be good. And now you have to and now you have to do the same thing. 3 times 2 is 6.
okay, now solve this for b.
Yeah, and now you have to be able to, now second, now you have to be able to subtract.
What do you subtract from both sides?
Subtract both sides by, right, you have to subtract both sides by -6. I mean, yeah, 6.
Okay, good. So what does that become?
And that equals 5 minus -6. You know that is.
Here's what you said. I don't think you meant that. 5 minus -6. That's what you meant, but it is just 5 minus 6.
Well, yeah, kind of like that. But because I was thinking that the minus looks like a negative because that's what it is.
What is the value of b?
-1.
-1. So that goes back into this line right here. So your final answer is y equals 3x minus 1.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah. -1. Yeah.
Okay, let's look at another one here. All right, so I want you to first calculate the slope, please.
-4 minus 2 is 2. -5 minus -4. -1. There we go.
What is the slope? Just give me the final number, please.
Yeah, 2 over -1. That's going to be negative, and that's going to be -2.
-2. So you're at y equals mx plus b. What is the value of m?
The m, the m is -2, and the y, I will pick a -5, 4, and I'll pick it's a -5 for y.
You don't pick the y. The y comes from the ordered pair. Which is y in the ordered pair?
4.
It is 4. 4 equals -2 times -5 plus b.
Yeah, -2 times -5, that's gonna be 10, and then you have to be able to subtract.
Okay, so what is the value of b?
Yeah, the value of b, and -6. There we go.
Okay, so
And
that goes
now
back
you
in
have
this
to be
line.
able, yeah,
Goes back, so it becomes -2x minus 6.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you jump in here and do some
That,
problems.
wait, is that the final answer? Y equals -2x minus 6?
Yes,
But it needs to be like a one number,
this is an equation of a line.
the equation of the slope.
No, it's the equation of a line.
Okay, yeah.
There's three forms of an equation of a line. This is the most common one, mx plus b.
Yeah.
Okay, so here is the next problem we're going to do. I'm going to give you the slope, and I'm going to give you the ordered pair. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to write the equation of a line like this. Okay, and you're going to first put -1 in for x, for m, sorry, not for x, for m. And then you're going to put these numbers in for x and y. And you're going to solve for b. So I want to know the value of b, Sourish. Is it clear what I'm asking you to do?
Yeah, the value of b.
Yes. So give me the value of b, please.
We already knew the b. It's -6. That's the
Okay.
b.
All right. So tell me how you came up with that. Give me your step.
Because that was in the previous problem, the same problem like this.
It's not the same, Sourish. You have to put -1 in for m, put x and y in for x and y, and then solve for b.
Yeah.
Do you want me to show you an example of this?
I'm thinking right here. I'm thinking.
Okay. Keep thinking.
The y is a -4.
I know that. I'm asking you to solve this, and or if you want
Okay,
me
I'll
to
solve it.
guide you
I'll
through
solve
it,
it. Let me
I can
solve it. Let
guide
me
you through
solve
it.
it. Y equals -1 plus 6.
I'm just asking for the b value, Sarish. I don't know why this is so difficult. What is the b value?
B value. I said the b value. You know the b value.
Yes, Sourish, I know how to do all these problems, but that's not the point. You are the student. You're trying to learn so that you can do well in algebra 2. And I'm giving you questions by guiding you through this, and you're giving me nonsense, gibberish. You've got to give me just what I'm
I'm not
asking
giving
for.
you gibberish. I'm giving you like it's just number just like it's just math is too hard for students like that. They just have a tough time for them to remember.
This isn't about other students. This is about you being able to solve this problem. And we've done 3 or 4 just like it. So this is what you should have written. -1x plus b. Then you should have put in -4 in for y and 2 in for x.
That's why
Then,
you did.
well, it doesn't sound like it because you don't have an answer. How do you undo -2?
How do you undo -2? Add.
Add 2. So b equals -2. That's what I was asking for.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready to do another one?
Let me have a break.
We're almost to the end of our lesson.
Okay.
Give you a 3-minute break.
Thank you.
1:37. Okay. All right, Sarge, let me know when you're back. We can resume here.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to do another couple of problems like this. See if we can get a few more of these down. So I'm going to give you the slope again. So the slope this time is 2, and the ordered pair is -1, comma -3. All right, so I want you to solve for b, just like we did in the last problem, please. Solve for b.
B equals -5.
Let's take a look here. Y equals 2x plus b. -3 equals 2 times -1 plus b. What is 2 times -1, Sourish?
It's -2.
-2. So how do you undo -2 or subtraction by 2?
You have to add.
Add 2 to both sides. What is -3 plus 2?
That's a negative, a -1.
Good. All right, so you said -5. Don't know
Yeah,
how you got that, but you can
I
see.
just did with first of all, I did with a separate equation for it and like that.
Are you using the equation that we're trying to work with?
Yeah, it's the same.
Okay. Let's do another one here. Same thing. I'm going to give you a slope and a couple of points. So let's say the slope is -3 and the point is 1 comma -4. I want you to solve for b. Be right back, Sourish.
Okay.
Do you have that b value for me, please?
Yeah, I'm solving it.
Okay.
-7. B is -7.
Take a look here. Y equals -3x plus b. What's the value of y?
The value of y is -4.
And what's the value of x?
What's the value of x? The x is 1.
Okay, what is -3 times 1?
-3 times 1 is -3.
Okay, so how do you undo? How do you undo -3?
You have to add.
Add 3 to both sides. What is -4 plus 3?
-4 plus 3. -4 plus 3. That's -1.
Okay, so where did you go different? Because you got a different answer. What did you do different than me?
Um, I just used a -1, just -3 times -1 like that.
But why? I mean, it's positive one.
Because because I thought it was like the same thing for the previous problem, but
Why though? I mean, it's completely brand new problem. Are you,
it's because I just did not know I did not know that I should put a -1. I thought I could put like a different one like for it.
you can't though. You have to use the numbers that are given,
Okay.
right? Like
Okay.
you can't use You can't use just any numbers.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay,
All right, do you want to do one more or stop the lesson here for today?
uh, we can stop here for today because it's almost time.
All right.